This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, oh, they changing ourselves. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know? And when I lost him, I was hurt. That was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father.
In a recent interview, Calvin Ford spoke about his departure from Gervonta Tank Davis's training team after being fired. While expressing frustration over Davis's harsh treatment of him, particularly after the controversial Lamont Roach fight, Ford emphasized his hope that Davis continues to grow. He stressed the importance of having someone who can challenge and push him to new heights.
The best for him. I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push things so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, oh, they changing ourselves. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time to
no, this
Saturday
is something
night?
that we do all the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know all I gotta do is speak. Then take out history since I was a kid. When I stepped in the gym, B said, "Yo, I'm glad you here now." He watched it. He said, "Boom," and I see the light in Tank. I just can't wait to see all of that come together. Fight night.
How's going back to being in the corner? How do you see Gervonta right now? Just being in camp, because at first when we talked to him in the press conference, he was very open about retiring and he was done. And now he said that
y'all have to understand. He's a young man. He have a family. He want to do something, enjoy something. Don't take some time. I took a little bit of time out. You know what I'm saying? It refreshes, get you back on that.
During a critical moment in Tank Davis's fight, an unexpected exchange with his longtime trainer Calvin Ford took center stage. As Ford wiped sweat from Davis's face and offered instructions between rounds, Davis abruptly cut him off, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." This rare display of frustration hinted at a deeper issue, possibly a breakdown in communication between the fighter and his trainer.
Let's take a look at what we thought was taking a knee.
And I thought it was
the blinding jab.
Blinding jab.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Something's wrong. He took a knee.
That's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. You cannot take.
What?
Davis and Ford's bond was more than professional. It was deeply personal. Davis once said Ford could predict exactly when he was about to stop an opponent. Their relationship was built on trust, experience, and an unspoken understanding, making Ford instrumental in Davis's rise to prominence. However, recent tensions signaled that something had changed.
Matter of fact, before they stopped it, I said every time I stop somebody, I call it out.
Every time he come in the corner and talk to him, I said, "Yo, what you doing?" He'll look this way, he'll look this way. He's not about to stop.
Can I start touching them more and more? When they gonna give him the credit for one of the smartest boxers.
That was a beautiful boxing display.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Smart.
That's what I call. You wasn't looking for the knockout, but you was placing your shit. Yeah, he already seen it.
He said, "I can't
That's
get
the
hit."
difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, "Yo, how about Tank can't every fight Tank come and tell me I'm gonna knock him out." Yeah. He'll tell me I'm gonna knock him out.
What's up? It's your boy Gervonta Davis. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the Rise Podcast.
Reports surfaced months ago about a professional split between Davis and Ford. Ford acknowledged the emotional toll, saying, "People often fail to comprehend my suffering, my convictions, and my emotions. But I do." Davis, meanwhile, took a different approach, hinting at a new direction. The less people you chill with, the less problems you deal with. While he didn't directly confirm the split, his words suggested he was seeking a fresh start, possibly without Ford by his side.
When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, fuck out of here, nigga. Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seemed like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it. Type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see?
Calvin Ford had trained Davis since he was just 7 years old, forging a bond that went beyond boxing. It was about mentorship, family, and life. As Davis began to distance himself, Ford admitted the pain it caused him. Losing Davis as a fighter felt like losing family. For someone who had invested so much time and energy into his development, watching him move on was undoubtedly heartbreaking.
Tank was the first one in the gym, the last one out the gym. Tank used to sit on the ring like this and watch me train him.
How old is he at this point?
He was like 7, 8.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I was giving my son was giving it to Tank. So it was a perfect fit. Tank was like the family, you know what I'm saying? And he used to sit at the table because I had another kid named Ramon Manning. He liked to play with them guns, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him, I was hurt because that was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into. Remember, I said, Tank, my money running out. And he just looked at me and said, believe in me, coach. Believe. That's what did it.
When he said that, that's...
It's still...
Damn.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. Believe in me, coach. And he came in the gym one day and he said, Coach, I seen it. I said, what you seen? I had all the belts on me. He said, I'm gonna be that dude. The rest is history.
Damn, I got goosebumps low-key. That's got...
Was notably absent from Davis's training camp for his fight against Lamont Roach Jr., sparking speculation about a rift between them. He later clarified that his absence was due to his focus on training amateur boxers, a longtime passion of his.
Something is definitely going on between Calvin Ford and Gervonta Davis. Now, we all seen that knockdown in the 9th round, but what you probably didn't see is what happened after that in between rounds. Check this out. Coach Barry Hunter trained Tank for this fight with Lamont Roach, not Calvin Ford. A lot of people were saying that this performance has something to do with that. So, is something really going on between Calvin Ford and Tank Davis? Check out what Tank had to say.
No, I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd. You know what I mean? I was more so... It's something we gotta work on in the corner, for sure.
However, his explanation didn't stop fans from speculating whether this marked the beginning of the end for their partnership.
A little break in between you guys not being... Was there like kind of like a family fondness where...
No, he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me. Both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah.
All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't want to do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head biggest game and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, it's what it's about, the fight.
One of Ford's greatest strengths as a trainer was his deep understanding of Davis's mindset. He knew how to push the right buttons, get him in the right frame of mind, and motivate him when challenges arose. This psychological connection was a key factor in their success. Without Ford's influence, some questioned whether Davis would lose the mental edge that had made him so dominant in the ring.
He just did. We got off the cameras once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about, do you got that will against will? I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. But let's see, April the 22nd, can Ron deal with it.
This has frequently emphasized Ford's impact on his life, seeing him as more than just a trainer. Growing up in Baltimore, he found stability in Ford's mentorship, even living in his home at one point.
Name, what does it mean when you first hear that?
A father. 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 And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting. Police grabbed me before, like, get up. I think I'm just out here just grab me, like, what you doing out here? I'm waiting on the gym.
All for a reason.
Yeah.